Tor-Kristian Karlsen was given the task of naming the top 36 players under 21. Here is the top 10. Kylian Mbappé, number 1, Jadon Sancho, 2, Trent Alexander comes in at 3. Jules is still with us as we welcome Craig Burley into the show as well. Craig, Jadon Sancho 2, do you agree with that?
Look, I don't really have an issue, but I mean, I had to look up Marcus Rashford, and stupidly I realised he was 22. Because I think, Rashford's performances for United could have shoehorned him in if he'd been the right age. Silly point, really, because he's not. But, Jadon Sancho's a talent that clearly
useless point, irrelevant and needless.
Yeah, well, true to course. So, why change now just because there's a lockdown? I looked at João Felix at 10, and I think that's purely based on he's not really hit the ground running. We certainly haven't seen the best of him. He's way higher up than 10, but ahead of Vinicius Junior and one or two others for me, as is Erling Haaland. But if you're just talking about Jadon Sancho, I mean, he's getting propelled into that category by a lot of people. He's, I know we're going to talk about a potential for a big move for him, and then the pressure is really going to be on him. But is he one of the more talented and most talented youngsters in Europe? It's hard to argue against that.
Would you have him at 2, Jules?
Yeah, I agree with TK on his top 3. I have to say, I think he's still quite below Mbappé, and I think a lot of them are, regardless of how talented they all are. And it's a very impressive list if you look at it in full. Those 36 players who are all under 21 on May the 1st. It's a hugely talented list. It's very impressive, but I still think Mbappé is way above everybody else. But yeah, for the top, Sancho a second, for me, it makes sense. He has a wonderful season before we had to stop it, and he will certainly leave in the summer for a lot of money to a bigger club than Borussia Dortmund, and deservedly so.
Great. So far we've got Marcus Rashford is 22 and Mbappé is very good. Thank you very much, gents. Right, let's talk about Jadon Sancho then, shall we, Jules? Obviously, Manchester United heavily linked to the Englishman. Where are we on this?
Well, we are that Ed Woodward, as we mentioned on the show on Monday, I think he was trying to not be too clear about what United are going to do. No, we're not going to spend a lot of money. We don't have much money to spend. Not much will happen this transfer window anyway this summer, which is obviously not very true. United are still very much leading the race for Jadon Sancho. As we reported many times on the show and on the website, there's already been talks between the two clubs, between Sancho and United as well. The other day he was doing a live Instagram and someone put a question and said, sip a bit of water if you're going to sign for United. And what did he do? He drank the water, obviously. So listen, I think it will happen. I think he will choose United. He will have a lot of clubs after him. He will pick whoever he wants. But I think United right now are by far the most serious contender.
Craig, he drank the water. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's like asking Nico. He's take a bit of shepherd's pie if he's going to do something. I mean, it's a given, isn't it? So I mean, I don't know. Should United go for him? Absolutely. They're in the process of trying to make big strides to close that gap. He is one of the most sought after players out there. Borussia Dortmund will not and should not let him go for less than the valuation they have of him, and that'll be a lot of money. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen for him, hey, because of finances, he's at a very good club where he is, and he's a very good learning curve. He's playing in a good side. He's getting lots of games. So if the United move or any move doesn't come from when all this lockdown and pandemic is hopefully over, then the move will come sooner rather than later. I think the key for him is patience and making the right decision. And as I say, if it doesn't happen for whatever reason, he's at a brilliant club where he is at this moment in time.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.